Ugh. Good morning. Charlie 99 is back tonight. Oh. So I was gonna be around a bit yesterday, but I slept like dog shit. I guess 2 nights ago now, and so I wasn't. Did I fucking? Okay, good, I did. And so I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay off the server. I did a little bit on a side character that I have that's helping someone out with their story in that, causing a little tiny bit of chaos, I think. Well, yeah. So today, what the plan is we got. Okay, good. It's open. I think we're gonna have Anna come on duty. She needs to get some FTO time in. So we're going to go and do that with her. Also, going to be chit chatting with Benji. Hopefully, get some. Just give him some RP because I mean Benji's a absolutely fantastic character and he has been waking up a lot ever since he got thrown into Bolingbroke. So you need to kind of give, it's like I've been saying with everything. RP is all about give and take. Why is this unlocked? God damn it, Angus. It's okay, Angus. I know yesterday Angus was on duty by himself for a while, and there was 5 sirens around. I think. All right. So actually, first thing I want to do is. Oh god, I thought that was on my screen. We're gonna go to cell block 6. I can't remember this guy's name, especially right now because I'm just so fucking tired. But gonna say still have not heard from any doctors. Charlie 99 is entering cell block 6. Animal therapy, rip. My god, my furnace. Why does my furnace sound so fucking loud? Put this up for 2 weeks. So, let's see. once Anna does get on duty, I'm going to get her to. Actually, no, I just want to check. I'm not going to take anything if people have drop stuff off. I want to see, because one thing that I'd like to see Anna do is I want her to. No, god damn it. Okay, well, you know what? Fine, we'll check this one first then. Go and get her to do a little bit of a prison sweep thing, and I want her so I can get her to put things into putting evidence into evidence locker. Okay, no, nothing there. But yeah, so today, at some FTO stuff, hopefully, talk with Benji. We're going to have a talk with Fear, but I'm not going to stream the Fear talk. I'm going to record it. I was DMing with Fear's character after we talked last time. Because obviously with these kinds of characters, there can definitely be some very dark stuff that gets talked about. But obviously doing that kind of stuff on like stream and that, it can be very triggering. And also some of the stuff you just don't want to have like, streamed to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record it. And if there is, and then if there is anything, if it's like okay to kind of like post up, what I'm going to do is... so that is my YouTube thing that I decided to start doing, and in there, what I'm gonna do is every time that I stream Tim, or even if I don't, and same with some of my other characters, I'll make playlists for them as well. Going to put that stuff into there. Yeah, that way, because obviously with the way that Twitch is with Jesus Christ, I'm saying quite a bit this morning. Sorry. Like I said, I'm fucking tired. It's fucking 3:18 a.m. Charlie 99 Nixon cell block 6. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna be putting everything on YouTube because with Twitch with the highlight things where it's only allowed you're only allowed a certain amount of highlights and time. It's like 100 hours, I believe, which I know is like for myself was hard. I was chatting with Pyrodork who played Cora, who plays Pyro. She had like over 3,000 hours that she had to get rid of, which is just fucking insane. But yeah, so I want to check some of these things. I want to see if there's some contraband around, and then I'm going to tell Anna when she gets on duty to go around and... Oh, that's surprising. And see if she can find some stuff. That way we can do some contraband stuff. Just or sorry, do some of her put things into the evidence locker. Sorry. No. Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess while we're waiting for some people to show up, what I'm going to do is, where's my playlist? Fuck off. Just a little bit of background noise. There we go. There. Good old Far Cry soundtrack. I fucking love Far Cry 5 so much. Yeah, Far Cry 5 is one of those games I can just constantly play, like over and over and over again. Am I losing my mind here? I swear that was one of them. Juliet was on duty for a little bit of time last night too, so maybe she got some stuff. I think that's still a little bit loud. There we go. That's better. Let's see again. Yes. Yeah, I'm not recognizing like any of these names at all. Lucky Beach, I recognize that name, but everyone else, I have no idea. FIB, no FIB, doctors. Oh, look at that. There we go. So we have our cadet coming on duty. Oh, sorry, I ran it. A little Kurtism. I was like going up to him for food. I'm like, wait, no, no, can't get food from him. Wow, no one's hiding anything in here either. What the fuck? It must have got cleaned out or something. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks a little bit. okay, I can lock. Okay, good. My fucking game must have just been bugged then because, yeah, when we were chasing Lavender, we couldn't lock that fucking door. Make sure you can lock this one here too. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so once she gets on duty, I'm going to be running her through some things because wait, I don't like to have my MDW when I'm out in the open. Do that inside here. Let's see here. Even this one, don't really care about. Uh, yeah, so we're going definitely have to go over some of the riot jailbreak stuff, especially just for. I guess I can. We'll see. Do that. Yeah, just to get her. She actually is really good with the document, but I do want to check her just to make sure that she understands how to put things into the MDW, the locker. Yeah, the evidence locker and that. Just check her loaded again because she should be fine with that. But no, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she should be good for solo pretty soon. As soon as I mean, as long as her 10 codes are decent, and I do want to check with maybe a little bit more with her people interaction. But yeah, I mean that's going to be something that's going to come with time, because I mean, she's already pretty decent with things, but she's only had very minimal interaction with individuals. There was when we were chasing Lavender around the yard and talking with Benji, and then the one guy that we went and picked up from the police station, which I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea this was a fucking police. Oh wait, that's not the police. I had no idea this was the police station, like at all. Hi, Anima. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. It is 3:30 in the morning right now. The only reason that I am out of bed is because the cadet that's coming on duty is Aussie. And so it's either she only gets to do stuff on the weekends or or there's never anyone around when she could get on duty. So I'm like, you know what? I'll suffer through it. I'll get her because if I can get her to solo, then she can come around these times. That way, there's DOC presence here. Yeah, but it's one of those things. I don't mind. Like if I can, like I love to. Like I mean, it's the way I am. It's like I love to help people's stories, so that's why that's why I like to do little things for other people's stories and that all the time. But at the same time, if I can get other people like trained up and stuff, like I'll suffer through the no sleep club. I mean, I don't really sleep much anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I don't see her taking too much longer to get solo. I know that the deputy warden would like to see our cadets get soloed up sooner rather than later, because especially with we have some police and police hopefuls that are going to be doing some shield training where they spend a month up in prison. So it'd be nice because because I don't know because I haven't heard officially, but I think there might be some changes to how some of the DOC stuff runs too. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So there's a program called Shield. I don't ask me what it stands for. I have no fucking idea. But pretty much what it's going to be is there's going to be people who would like to go to PD. They're going to do a month. Uh, they have the ability to do a month as a DOC person, and at the end of the month, they'll be offered a DOC contract, or they could use that to go to do their police stuff. Which I mean, not gonna lie, I think 99.9% of people will go for. It's like, yeah, thanks, but I don't really want DOC. I want to go PD, which is completely understandable. Because I mean, like I've said so many times before, doing the DOC stuff, it takes a lot of patience because I mean, like this, what was it? I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago. I did that long ass fucking stream. Long for me, I'm a boomer. And the first 2.5, 3 hours, I didn't see a single person in here. So I mean, it's definitely not for everyone, especially when you're doing a role play server to do role play and you don't get to talk to anyone. And then, there's the days where people just run right past you too and don't even acknowledge you and they're just like, nope, getting out of here. But they don't even say anything. They just run past and leave. That's deflating. Like, that's deflated me a couple times. And kind of makes me go like, wait, why am I even doing this then? But no, there's still some great things that go on in here, which I enjoy. And I also have the patience of a fucking rock. No, that's fair. All the holes. Let's see what is. Okay, there's not even many people in the directory right now. from a billion years of Stardust. Okay. Yeah, that definitely sounds serial killer-ish. Oh, oh God. I've been watching some of the cinematics for that new Doom game. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to play it. It looks like it definitely looks like a fun just turn your brain off and just kill everything kind of game. I was also yesterday I was looking at Foswo's stream, and he was looking at the trailers and stuff for this road making game, which sounds kind of boring, but not gonna lie, it looks kind of chill and just really relaxing. Well, yeah. So, like I was saying, today, going to do our FTO stuff with Anna. Then at the storm, I'm going to stop stream and going to have my chat with Fear. And then after that, I got some stuff to do IRL. That'll take me into the afternoon. Then, depending on how I feel, because I'm not going to lie, I might just go right to bed after I do my IRL stuff. And I might come back on and make sure there's someone around for when Lottie, Lavender, and their cohorts are around. Just to make sure that, they have a DOC person to work off of. I was really happy yesterday that Angus got on duty, and he was on duty for a while, because it looked like they all had a lot of fun in that. Yes, yes. So, uh, my my hunting the Skinwalkers character. It's not a character. I mean, I made the character. I came up with the whole Skinwalker thing and all that stuff. But I'm not. It's not for my story because I actually left that character alone for a long time. But it's a character that can be used for really cheap viewers. No way, you don't say. I always love them cheap viewers. But it's been someone I'm helping someone out with one of their stories, so I'm using that for that. And yeah, just just kind of giving him some life in that. Last night was I went and did my stuff, and I even texted 311, be like, "Hey, are you guys going to give me a reward if I find the Skinwalkers, or do I need to just go to the media?" They're like, "Yeah, PD doesn't want anything to do with this. You can go to the media." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So after a while, got off the server, and got off the server, and then I was upstairs on my couch watching some From. If you guys haven't watched From, it's an amazing TV show. Nice little psychological horror TV show. And I was looking at the external text actually. If you guys want to see, cause all right, so this is him. So obviously got all this stuff, but it's like I've been this like 3 months ago is when I started doing things, and that's even when like even just I would just take random pictures of him just so people would know who he was. Yeah, even went and had therapy with Bryce Miller 3 months ago. More doctors. I mean, even took a picture of the prison, and then I went and what was this? Painted moon. Oh yeah, and then here, he went and he killed a couple deer, and he made it sound. He tried to paint the picture to the rangers that showed up that it was skinwalkers, and one of them went running up the side of the mountain. And of course, of course, the rangers did not believe a word he said. They took away his weapons license and even threw him in jail for animal cruelty. Actually, here I'll show you. Yeah, Josh Hart. So he got animal cruelty major times one, and yeah, even got the tag for it. But yeah, that was from like 3 months ago. And I do have another character that I haven't played too much. I mean, I got a few characters. I have one. Uh, his name is James Oliver, and what it is so Pirate Dork, the one who played Cora, the one who plays Pyro. She has a character named Nessa, and I created him for a thing where his father died, and his father was good friends with Nessa. And so it was kind of one of these things where it's just this nerdy kind of guy who doesn't really know much, but he likes to talk a big game. You know, he's like a gamer type person where he does all these kind of things, but he doesn't know much. And so my big thing with him was to be a thorn in Nessa's side, like always fucking up, getting her into trouble. Like if he gets arrested doing things, he's gonna throw her under the bus super fucking hard, and just like cause her a bunch of grief kind of thing. Just just tormenting poor pirate more and more. But yeah, let's see. I think besides that, I have one other character who actually has a job interview on Friday, but I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm not really going to tell anyone about that. There's some people that know, but yeah, because I want to see a different aspect of things, so I created him to see the city from a different light. Hmm. Yeah, no, and it's the same reason with it's same reason like so I have my next psycho character already planned out with what I'm going to do with him, but I don't want to overwhelm like I don't want to overwhelm things in the city. I especially don't want to overwhelm CID because like right now, CID is obviously dealing with is still dealing with the fear stuff, and then with the fear stuff as well. Then there's also going to be there's this other story that's going on too. That's been going on for months. And I think there's a couple other ones as well. So it's one of those things where I think there's a lot going on for like investigation wise. And even though I know some of the detectives, like the person who plays Amelia, is an absolute degenerate and will not sleep and will be on duty, I swear to God, probably 24 fucking 7. And I know that she would probably just stay awake just to put in the work as well, but that's obviously not very healthy. So yeah, it's one of the things like I got my next psychopath already planned out and he's ready to go, but I don't want to do anything yet until things have kind of cooled down. Till after this, because I mean I'm not gonna lie, Fear is most likely going to get executed. Uh, but honestly, who knows? It might go a different way. But yeah, so I won't wait till like stories like that have kind of like wrapped up and have had time to like simmer and so people can really appreciate because doing these kinds of stories, like I mean, doing the stuff that like Fear did, like that stuff takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of patience, and also takes a hell of a lot of it's exhausting to play those kinds of characters, if that makes sense. It's like I know I've said this before, where whenever I'd get off the server after playing either Steven Alexander or Kurt Ambrose, I would be wiped out. I would literally go upstairs, lay down on my couch, and just pass the fuck out because the mental fucking gymnastics and just the mental strain that playing those kinds of characters cause is just it's a lot. It's fun, it's exciting, and it is definitely worth it. But my God, especially me, because I'm coming up on 41 now in what, just under a month. I mean, I'm old, and doing those kinds of things, it's like, yeah, it's mentally fucking draining, but it is so much fun. I just heard someone driving around. It's a DOJ around Rose Pain. Cirrus Quinn. And yeah, and same thing with the detectives, because doing all that work too, because I'll always say this like people who play detectives, people who play lawyers, people who play judges, and that, like, they do so much work OOC that is absolutely insane. It's quite literally like doing an IRL job with the amount of work that they do. So those things can also be draining. So on that side of things as well, it's so doing those things as well. Like I mean, it takes a huge toll, which I also think is why. Uh huh. Of course he does. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Oh, trust me. Like even as DOC, like even just sitting and waiting, like as being a DOC, I mean, Knox could probably tell you too. Sitting like being in the prison when nothing is going on and sitting here and waiting, it can be very fucking draining as well. Like you're sitting there and you're waiting for people to show up and no one's showing up and you're kind of sitting there just going like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like people don't think it can be draining, but my God, it can get draining. That's why a lot of DOC get burnt out so quickly. That's also why a lot of DOC people have other jobs and stuff like that because they need to do something or else they're just gonna lose that kind of like will to kind of keep coming around and doing stuff. it's like with Anna here when she gets on duty. Like she's a Aussie, and so like her time. Like I think if she gets on duty in the early times that she can, she'll be fine. But like during these hours, like it's going to be dead like this. You might have the odd person here or there come through, but overall it'll be very very fucking dead, and that starts to weigh on you pretty quickly. But I mean, like me, like I mean, except for when people just run past me, it doesn't bother me too much because I can always just pull up YouTube videos and watch YouTube, and I don't mind that at all. Like I've done so much of do the main character stuff with my psychos that even if I can just give someone a few minutes of my time to if someone comes up to prison, just get them to work some time off. Like that's perfectly like fine. Like I'm all for it. That's why you'll always see me in the yard pretty much all the time.
Charlie 33 is 1041.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, just got to bring my car around to the motor pool area.
10-4. Did you grab yourself some food at all, or?
No.
All right. I'll meet you in the motor pool then. We'll go for a little drive.
All right. I mean, 10.
Make sure that you hold down your radio button a little bit longer. You're kind of cutting out right at the end.
10.
Yeah, yeah. Cadet. Yeah, no, I've done. This will be my 4th session with her. Yeah, I mean, I already have some. I already have some stuff for her to do. The things that she really needs to work on is a couple paperwork-ish type things, but keep going. You can go. You can go park. Go park. Go park it.
Yeah, all right.
Because I mean, yeah, she has these things pretty much already ready to go. A couple things I just need her to kind of do a little bit more. But yeah, because I mean, and I also, even though at the very top it says to make the reports like short, kind of like short and sweet. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, short and sweet, and this is Tim's version of short and sweet. All right, go get one of the transport vehicles prepped and bring it up to the gate.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, it's like I was telling people before. I much rather paint a picture and paint the whole picture and leave things away from people to guess of what I'm meaning. Because so if I put all the information possible down, then it'll be a lot easier for people to understand. Be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is good then. Yep, that's me. All right, so I'm gonna get the gates for you, but what I want you to do is we're gonna go to Burger Shot. I want you to do all the comms for it. Don't worry so much about turning left on whatever. And that what I want you to do is obviously do your comms for leaving, coming back, and all that good kind of stuff. And when you arrive at places, okay?
Yeah, all right.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Charlie 33 plus 176 burger shot.
Were you on the radio?
No, I was. Sorry, Charlie 33. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm still waking up a bit, to be honest.
No,
Just
it's
give me a
okay.
sec.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Charlie 33 plus 176 burger shot.
All right, and again, just hold your radio button down just a little tiny bit longer because you are kind of cutting off just at the end of your last word, pretty much.
Ah, okay, sure.
It's something that'll just come with time. So, how's your day? Or I guess morning. I mean, I guess how'd your sleep?
Yeah, could be better, but it's all right.
Yeah, I feel that. Feels like I've been awake since 1:30 in the morning.
Ouch.
End up watching anything exciting last night before bed, or did you just kind of like go to sleep?
Well, I don't know if it's exciting, but I was reading a bit of that. What was it, that Hill's Butcher report stuff? You know, the fear case report stuff.
Okay. Where are you going? Burger Shot.
Sorry, I think I'm just following the GPS, but sorry, which way's Burger Shot?
It's
I think I just had something else marked on the map.
It's in Sandy Shores. All right, don't stop in the middle of the road too. Get rid of your GPS marker. Get rid of your GPS marker. That's Burger Shot.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, so you said that you're reading over some of that fear stuff?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you said before it was an interesting case, so I should check it out.
Yeah, just be careful with it because it is some pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, it is a bit, but I don't know. I guess part of me thinks if I'm going to be around people who are involved with this, maybe it's something I need to be more familiar with.
No, that's definitely true. But also baby steps. How are your 10 codes going?
I don't know. I did make an effort to memorize a lot of them when I started, but I haven't really practiced them much, so they might be a little rough.
No, that's okay. All right, go.
Okay, Charlie 33 plus 123 burger shot.
Good to go. All right, go ahead and grab yourself some food.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, oops. No, no, no. Something to remember as well. Whenever you get out of a vehicle, lock it.
Okay.
Usually, I would say lock it as soon as everyone that you know is that needs to be in the vehicle is in the vehicle. That way, people can't like jump in while you're like going somewhere.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Hey, Chloe. Yeah, you take care of yourself. So we're going to do something different today. We are going to take Benji out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what I want you to do is once we get into the prison, I want you to park the vehicle up by the what's it called? The cafeteria.
Yeah, Charlie 33 plus 176 prison.
Nope, don't take that way. That's the highway. Yep, that don't crash into people. Don't worry, you're still not the worst driver I've seen. We've had we had one of our DOC accidentally back over a dog when leaving a mechanic shop one day.
Hopefully I can avoid doing something like that.
Hopefully.
So drive up through here.
Yeah, right up to the cafeteria. Like we did for that mock thing that we did before.
Uh, is that here or is that further up?
No, that's right here. But what way should the vehicle be facing?
It's good.
Yeah, this is fine. What are you missing?
Uh,
Charlie 33 plus 123 prison.
All right, good to go. All right, just wait right here for right now. I will be right back.
right.
Ooh, someone left that open. Oh, god damn it. Fuck me. Come on, brain. Work. Documents. Oh, whoops. Why is my brain not braining? Come on, brain. Why is my brain not braining right now? Why am I being such a fucking idiot? Oh my god. This is gonna be there. Oh wait. Contraband. Well, I'll worry about that later. Wait, which one is it? Which one do I got? Farm 2. Oh wait, maybe it's... Oh. Why am I being such a fucking potato? Come on, potato. Fuck me. Alright, anyways. Alright, you take care, Anima. Ah, wait, I know what it is. Oh wait, no, reports. There we go. Fuck me. Let's see. Took me a minute. Pardon me. All right,
Oh,
so
good.
just so you're aware, what I did is I just went and grabbed myself a firearm. Now, when it comes to firearms, where are firearms allowed and not allowed inside the prison? You know,
I think you're not
let's go.
supposed to have it
Yeah, go ahead. Where you're not supposed to have it.
in the yard.
Perfect. Anywhere
Or
that
just-
inmate, anywhere that inmate can get to.
Yeah. Are you driving now? I
No,
thought I did lock it.
No, you did lock it. I was just putting the firearm inside there because I grabbed one. So
Oh,
now,
right.
so now it's not on me. So now it's inside there. It's inside the secure area.
Ah, okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go grab Benji, and we're going to bring him to we're gonna bring him up to where the Alamo Sea type thing is, okay? Or maybe the Ramathon area, and get him to do a little bit of cleaning. So when we are taking an inmate out of here, what steps do we need to do? What kind of paperwork do you need to do?
Need to do the transport paperwork.
Okay, and how do you do that?
That's transport and the space state ID.
All right, good. Now, something that you probably don't know yet, if you open up your MDW, and you go to the DOC notices, what's the thing that's written at the very top?
Oh yeah, transport log.
So every time we take someone out of here, we need to go and put that in there. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Zero 4 13. 05 21 25. All right, let's go get Benji.
All right.
And so when it comes to doing everything with regards to Benji, I am going to have you do it, okay? So I'm still going to go up and say hi in that, but you are going to be doing the cuffing, you're going to be doing the searching, you're going to be doing everything. All right, let's go find him. Morning, Benji.
Morning. Dude, this shit keeps getting worse every day.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the docks at the Alamo Sea.
Where?
Yeah. So if you'd like, I mean, I know it's still. Wait, what time is it right now? I mean, the sun's going to be coming up soon. So if you do want to get into shorts, make sure that they're orange. You can keep the black top on. You can go ahead and do that. Even some flip flops if you want. And you can do
Oh.
that. And then yeah, we're going to do a little bit of cleaning, and then maybe let you go for a little dip as well.
Sounds great.
All right,
Go
go.
get changed real quick.
Yeah, go get changed. We'll meet you in the cafeteria.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, once we get to the cafeteria, what I want you to do is open up the dispatch, and I want you to link our call signs together and say 1091 community service docks Alamo Sea.
Yeah, all right.
And if you're struggling, you need a hand, let me know, and I can help walk you through it.
Yeah, you might need to remind me. Do I click assign to unit on myself or your thing?
Do it onto mine. I think if you try to do it to yourself,
Okay.
it's weird, I think, but yeah.
Those docks at Alamo Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I put Benji's name in it as well, or is it just
Just wait.
inmate? I forget.
Have you done anything for it yet?
I've just got assigned to unit up and just started.
Okay, because I'm not seeing. Just one sec. All right, no, go ahead and keep doing it. I just want to see because I thought something else would have popped up by now, but no, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I'm
Haven't
not
struggled.
sure about that.
All right, no, that's okay.
I
So
think I did something wrong there.
yeah, because I'm not seeing anything onto mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so for myself, I am clicking on your name, okay? I am going to put assign to unit. And so when the assign to unit thing pops up, I'm going to pick Charlie 99 because that's myself, okay? And then submit. Boom. Now, do you see how that thing kind of popped up in the dispatch up above our names? That just says
Yeah,
3.
I must have missed a step.
Yeah. So then so then what I want you to do is I want you to put set call sign. Do the 1091 and then put the community service pier or the dock at Alamo Sea. All right, there we go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on that and I'm going to put us as 10-6. That means that, we're available if needed, but we're kind of doing some stuff right now. So go ahead and continue doing your thing with Benji here.
Yeah, sure. Right. Hey, Benji, how's it going?
Not too bad. How yourself?
Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to put in soft costs, so then do a search so we can do the transport. Right, just cuffing you now. Just do a quick search of you. Yeah. He's allowed his phone for the community service, right?
Yes, Benji can keep his phone on at all times.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All good.
EMS from DOC. We're going to be doing some community service with one of our inmates up at the docks at Alamo Sea. I'm not sure if you're busy or anything, but if you need someone to hang out with, we will be up there.
All right, I'll see if I can get up there in a bit.
All right, 10-4. All right, continue on.
Okay. So we go out through this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just follow me.
Yeah, real dead hours. I'll get the doors on the way out.
Yeah. Sure.
Don't put him in yet.
Yeah. Gotta do the paperwork first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let me just check your state ID on the MTW.
I call shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think so, Benji.
Aw.
Nice try though. Also, how's it
But
going?
I called it.
I hope you're having yourself a good day, but yeah, it is real dead hours.
I gotta talk to you for a second, Tim, over here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make things like a little bit like not so straightforward for her? Like I'm sort of leading her, I feel. Do you want me to just like
no.
not be like an asshole or anything, but just like wait for her to tell me what to do?
Yeah, just wait for her to say things and yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. But yeah, I'm not too worried.
Okay, yeah, I just could tell she's really nervous about it, so I just didn't want to lead her.
Mm-hmm. All right, do you got the paperwork done?
Why did I do that again? I think I had the wrong number or something. It said not found.
Yeah, so go ahead. So look up his state ID. What's his state ID?
Okay. I had 49875.
That's probably the report number.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, remember, go, because you're probably in DOC reports, make sure that you are on profile. And when you get
I thought I
there,
was on profile.
yeah. So when you look at it, what does his state ID say?
To me, it says 49875.
All right, make sure that you're on profiles again and not on DOC reports or not on DOC notices.
I've got Bolingbrook inmate profiles up.
No. Don't look at Bolingbrook profiles. Just on the search everything, make sure you're on profile.
Okay, so there's different things called profile.
Yes. So just profiles, and that way you can search up anyone in the city.
Ah, right. Okay, so that's 4205 then.
Yeah. Now go ahead and do up the paperwork. Let's see, while she's doing this, I'm gonna do
Okay, that's done. Okay, so you're ready to head off then? Oh, yeah, just help you into the van.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
You're
Yeah,
good.
watch your head.
all right, now I'm gonna drive, so where are you gonna go?
Back of the van.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Actually, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten into the back before.
Just same way you get into any. There you go.
Okay, got it.
All right, now the big thing with this is once we get through the parking lot, just make sure you're kind of looking through your eyes and make sure that Benji's there. Also, keep chit-chatting and stuff like that.
Yeah, all right. Very cozy in here.
Very.
There's no windows.
Charlie 99 +1 with 1 inmate 76 into the Alamo Sea docks.
Yeah, I haven't actually been around outside the city much since I've been here. I haven't even been to Salamo Doc's place.
It's a nice little spot. It's you can rent like jet skis and boats and stuff there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I've just been preoccupied with just getting set up here and getting started in this job. I haven't really gone out and done much interesting yet.
You should take some time for yourself. Go out and explore a little.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah. Have you done a lot of this community service stuff, you know, outside the prison?
A couple of times. I did some mechanic work one day. I did the food truck another. And then this today.
Okay. Yeah, I think you were doing the mechanic stuff when I was doing my onboarding, actually.
Yeah. Yep. That was that day. I think you know how I like walked you through like the prison, like, and showed you all like the little places.
Yeah.
So I think out of the 5 that I showed, you're the only one who I've seen come back more than once.
Seriously? I'm surprised.
The other ones I've seen them that time, and then I haven't seen them since.
I wonder if they get put off or they just get busy or something.
Who knows? It could be anything.
That's a bit rough out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's just Tim's driving.
Charlie 99 plus 1 with 1 inmate, 23 at the docks in Alamo Sea. All right, so now that we are here,
Okay.
you could go ahead and uncuff them.
All right. Just uncuff you there.
Got your gun ready, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Good man. Good man.
So obviously, so now with this thing here, so pretty much we give them the tasks that they're going to be doing and stuff like that. So for today, Benji, what I'm going to have you do for the first, I'm going to say maybe 45 minutes or so. We're going just kind of like, you know, just tidy up the dock area a little bit. Then for like 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes after, we're going to let you just kind of take a little dip in the water if you like.
Sounds good to me.
All right, go for it.
I'm just gonna grab a hammer and stuff that's in the back here, just
Yeah.
in case anything needs to be nailed down.
And so now when we do these kinds of things, it's always going to be kind of inmate dependent. This is a privilege; it's not a right. So people like Benji who are keep walking, talking. So people like Benji who are, you know, who do good, who are not violent with us, they have that kind of privilege thing where they can do this stuff from time to time. When we have the time to be able to do it, obviously, if the prison is on fire, we can't really do this kind of stuff with people because the prison is our main priority. But and people can also lose the privilege. So say if Benji was decided to go and try to either run off, I mean, one, he would get shot instantly. It's not a, he'd get like one warning and then he'd be pretty much getting shot. Same thing if anyone came up to try to grab him, they would be getting shot. Now, if you had some sort of inmate that is kind of violent and stuff like that, they probably wouldn't get these privileges, but if they did, they'd be a lot more, you'd be keeping a lot closer to them, keeping a lot more of a closer eye on them. But again, people like Benji can kind of, you know, you can keep your distance, you can still go up and chit chat with them, but yeah, it's kind of doing this just so that they can kind of get out of the prison type thing. Like a nice little, you've been doing good type thing, so here's a little treat.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I mean, I guess it's community service as well, so it's doing something for the community.
Exactly. One day closer, oh my god. But yeah, so then here, I mean, you can kind yeah, it's been dead since before you got on. So here, I mean, obviously, you know, you can chit chat with inmates if you like, or depending on what they're doing. Some people just like to just kind of sit there and just be on their own, or you can chit chat with them and just do your thing. I'm pretty.
All right.
While I'm here, I'm pretty much just sitting back and watching. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is your scene. They're just giving her some of that responsibility.
Chat, or do you just feel like concentrating?
I'm on the chat.
Right.
Wouldn't have it have a chat. Tell me a bit about yourself. Like, what did you do before you wanted to be a DSC girl?
Oh, yeah. Previously, I'd
God damn
done
it.
a bit of work in, like as a carer in nursing homes. Did that for a couple years, but yeah, I was actually getting into music a lot and had a bit of a band going for a little while, and
Oh,
so I just kind of stopped the nursing, well, the caring type stuff, and was doing that for a bit. But yeah, it was kind of hard to make ends meet with that, and yeah, so I was doing a lot of odd jobs around that here and there. And, yeah.
Oh
maybe
my
it
God,
really
are you
didn't fit
fucking
in with the
serious?
band, but yeah, I know.
music kicks are hard.
After a couple of years, we didn't really work out. We sort of had disagreements, I guess, and ended up breaking up towards the end of last year.
Oh.
But I don't know, just decided I just wanted to try something new. Yeah, it's
Oh, Lucas
my
came on
dad
duty.
and my brother, they both work as DOC in different states, and I don't know, I thought, they think it's a pretty good job, and I thought maybe it's time for me to do something a bit more stable and see if I can make a career out of this.
Hey, I mean, you gotta make your money, right? You can't live off nothing. So, what kind of music
think
did
I
you
like-
guys produce while you were in the band?
I don't know, I guess it was kind of indie, alternative rock type music.
Okay. Do you miss doing that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I do like performing and writing songs, but I do singing and a bit of guitar playing, but I don't know, I'm just putting it on the back burner for a bit, wait to get some more inspiration, I guess.
There's plenty of opportunities in this state to do that as sort of like a little side gig. There's plenty of artists out there to work with. I don't know so much about bands. I haven't really run into a band here, but who knows? You may be able to get on.
Hi, Katie. Hey, how's your shift going so far?
Pretty dead.
Yeah, that's why I kind of rated it up, because especially when I saw that there's no PD on duty right now.
Yeah. I was like, the 6 of them went off duty at the same time.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, don't worry, guys, I got this.
I'll hold it.
7 is 41.
Yeah, I'll hold it down.
Welcome aboard. We're up at the docks of the Alamo Sea if you want to grab one of the vehicles and come up here with us if you wanted. Because, the prison was pretty dead while I was up there.
Just starting for today, but
Copy.
should have this dock and ship sharp shake by the time I'm done.
Yeah, I just need to grab some stuff out of the armory and I'll head over there.
10-4, let me know which weapon number it is. I'll put it onto the tracker.
10-4.
DOC Armory. I can do that. I think it's probably going to be one. Fuck, what is his? Try to go 7. Actually, I probably should. Hi, pirate.
This thing's out of my control. But yeah, I got another one on Monday.
Well, hopefully it goes better.
Yeah, hopefully so.
How nice would it be to have Pyro out here right now?
Who was on the panel? It was the warden, the deputy warden, Dr. Blackthorn, Alfie Pepperdale, and Justice something. Justice Joy, I think.
Joy was
So,
there,
the
but yeah, he
justice-
wasn't.
the justice, alright.
Which one was the one that was on the panel, Tim? Do you
It's
remember?
number 1.
10-4, thank you. I can't remember.
It wasn't Joy.
Because, yeah, Joy was sitting down beside the bleachers.
I'm not sure.
Gosh bless.
Hopefully, as I said, hopefully this one will be the one that I get out on. But if it doesn't, then I just keep pushing forward.
Hey man, you made it this far, right?
Yeah, I didn't think I would, to be honest. I didn't think I would.
Well, I got all the faith in you, Benji.
How long have you been EMS for?
In this city or just in general?
In this city.
For about 9 months.
Oh, fuck, nice. Enjoying it so far? I mean, I'm guessing if you've been doing it for 9 months.
Yeah, well, I've been enjoying it. Apparently my son was also in EMS here.
You have a
but-
son?
Yeah,
Damn.
I do, unfortunately.
What's his name?
Jacob.
I see. I know Jacob very well.
Sorry.
I know, it's not a sorry thing. He's a nice guy. Nice to me, anyway. I don't know if he's nice to other people.
I don't know. I'm getting mixed feelings about it, but I don't care. I don't really like talking to him. About him, rather.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you usually around these kind of hours, or are you kind of anytime type thing?
Mostly. Yeah, me mostly.
Yeah, I'm only awake right now, so I could be near these two.
Yeah.
Because she is definitely Anna. There is very
Very
Aussie brainish,
Hearing.
and just
Yeah,
trying.
I've decided to start showing up again because we've gotten a lot of trainees recently, and
Mm,
help get them to where they need to be.
yeah, it's
Much
nice.
like you're doing for Anna.
Yeah, it's like as soon as get her solo, then I'd know that this will probably be the times that. Oh, sorry, this will be the times that she'll
Yeah.
kind of come around, which would be nice because it's a little bit quieter. Get her into
Yep.
ease it into her. Unlike like myself, I was kind of thrown into the fire when I got in. How is
I was always told sink or swim.
yeah.
Oh, the last session I did with Benji's parole hearing was pretty hectic for me.
You just go sleep where you feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it took like what 20 minutes to chase down Lavender.
Yeah, I haven't done a chase like that before, so that was
Actually,
different.
you want to know what? That was one of my first ones since doing my training as well. But it's nice, it's fun. And it's nice when it's people like Lavender doing that who, they're not just being dickheads with regards to it, is enjoyable.
How you doing, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm
To
alright.
be honest, I think she just got sick of being chased after a while and just got herself cornered.
That and being tased. Hey Lucas, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's good. You guys just get out here?
Yeah, probably like,
I just
yeah.
got here.
Yeah, we got it out like
Yeah.
15 minutes ago or so.
Okay. Was
Ha-
having him swabbing the deck, huh?
Yeah, have him do some cleaning, do some little repairs here and there, and then probably give him like 15, 20 minutes just to like jump in the water if he wants.
Hey,
Alright.
Benji, you said you're from Australia. And where did you grow up there?
Sounds good.
Oh,
Fancy seeing you on duty, Lucas, and not at Hayes.
Y'all.
That's a good surprise.
Uh-huh.
well, I mean, at this time, I mean, would Hayes be busy right now as well, or would it be
No.
pretty dead too?
No,
Grew
it
up
would
in Melbourne.
it would be
Yeah.
pretty dead
Yeah,
too.
Melbourne. Lived there till I was, about 12, and then moved to the States. And then went to,
Yeah, I
I was
get to wear
just
my
there.
white.
State with my family.
Yeah. I was just there. Mason was coming back from a call, so maybe he is having like a few jobs here and
I
there.
think I've been here for in the US for so long, it just seems
Okay.
more like home now. But I do like
That's good.
to go back home. I do have some other family.
How's the hospital life in general so far? Do you hang
Do
around
you
the
have the
hospital?
FTO?
Yeah, yeah.
What? Oh,
No, I was looking. You don't have the FTO badge, do you?
Well, to be fair, no one told me to get an FTO badge. They're just like, yeah,
I'm pretty sure
you're
there is
FTO
one.
now.
Pretty sure there is an FTO badge.
Possibly.
I like how the DOC badge is one of those like optometrist eye tests. The letters get smaller and smaller the more you go.
Sorry for cutting you off, Tim.
Oh no, it's just I was just wondering how's the hospital life in general? Do you hang out at the hospital much, or are you just kind of like just moving around on the road?
Uh, I'm more of like a just stand back and wait for stuff to pop off. But if I have somebody with me, Jesus Christ, Seagull, I don't mind going on patrols,
Okay.
going
Hmm.
around the place. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I saw that there's this new doctor that's been around recently quite a bit.
Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah, got just recently got promoted to resident.
Oh, nice.
Oh god,
Yep.
look at this badge.
What? What about this patch?
Look what's empty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they.
everything's empty. It's it's you guys, Hannah, and that's it.
Yeah.
And me. And one FIB member.
I guess for now, we can now
Yeah,
turn into
you're
law
the cops
enforcement,
now.
huh?
Yeah, you're law enforcement now.
Oh god. Oh god. We fired so fast. Show up, ended up shooting someone doing a store robbery or something like that. Get sent to jail and. Although I mean, I guess who would be there to tell? Because there's no fucking cops around.
Yep.
Imagine if all the crims knew that.
What, act as cops?
No, if all the crims knew that there's no cops on duty right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, she's doing pretty good. She's a little bit nervous talking with people from time to time, but she got things down pretty good. Her MDW.
Cuddy on the 10-7.
But yeah, her skills are definitely out there. I think she'll be getting solo soon. And Jay was saying that she wants to get people that are on the non-solo to be kind of pushed through a little bit quicker. I think before all the shield stuff starts up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited for that because I don't know if it's just going to be officers or if it's going to be officers and people hoping to be officers that are going to be doing that. That'll be nice.
What, shield?
Yeah.
I think it was both for DOC and PD.
Yeah, because yeah, it's I think it's mainly for people who are. I mean, obviously because they'd get the job offer for DOC once they finished, but I think it's for people who are looking to become PD mostly.
Oh. Okay.
I think there's some actual cops that are going to be doing it as well.
Yeah, I mean, more training is good, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna just walk up there, get closer to them.
Uh huh.
So you had your taser out for a second there, Tim. I was like, Jesus.
No, no.
Then from that, yeah, hanging out with the people who were older than me who were doing drugs. I got into the drugs. When I was 15, I started selling pot to make money so I could buy drugs and buy alcohol. And the local gang in the area saw me selling stuff on their turf, and they sort of took me in, and it just went from there. It just sort of spiraled. But then I never went back home to my mom. I'd always stay at at one of their houses because we were always up to no good, and mom didn't want the cops coming to bring me home to the house because she couldn't deal with it. She didn't know what to do as a mother. She thought she failed, but I tried to hide as much of that life from them as possible. I didn't want them knowing that half my life I spent in the Southside gang and half my life I spent in MC. Doing a lot of bad things to a lot of people and making so much illegal money that my parents would be ashamed of me.
Well, have fun.
Go 1776 47.
Do they know much about your situation now?
Yes and no. They know I've been in and out of prison my whole life. They're not shocked about me being in prison again.
How's your week been going so far?
Mom sort of broke
Yeah,
down
it's been alright.
because she thought
I haven't been doing too
finally
much.
handed to me, strike three out of
Watch
four.
anything?
How about you?
Watching anything new and exciting lately,
She
or?
told me, hey, you're a dickhead. You deserve what you get.
Not really.
Yeah, and I do deserve what I got.
I watched Welcome to Wrexham.
He doesn't care.
That's how far down I am in the
I still care about him.
things to watch.
I have no idea what that is.
He's my dad. I'm gonna
It's like a football documentary about the club Wrexham
Oh, okay.
and the town.
Do you like psychological thriller type TV shows at all, or?
Yeah.
So there's this one on Amazon called From.
From.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's pretty much these people are driving, trying to get somewhere, and all of a sudden they're driving to this. They found this very small town with all these people in it, and they go to leave, and next thing they know, they're right back inside the town. And every time they try to leave, they're right back in there. And it's this thing, and then at nighttime, monsters come out to eat people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's a nice little psychological thriller. Monsters can't get inside the houses as long as they have like these little rocks in the windows and that. And it's very interesting.
Huh. Sounds almost Silent Hill-esque.
Yeah, I've never played Silent Hill, but yeah, I definitely get what you mean.
Is there a fog too?
No,
No fog?
no fog.
What the hell?
I mean, in the like season 3, there's a little bit of fog, but yeah, the first 2, not really any fog. And the way that it builds up the tension is really good too. It's fun.
Okay. So what about your week? How's your week been?
I've been doing a lot of research, studying. I had a meeting with Fear a couple days ago. After the storm, I'm going to be talking with Fear again.
Huh. About
Well,
what?
I mean, really just trying to get inside her head and just see if I'll know if she slips up on anything, because she's kind of talking about how it's her brother doing everything. And
She has a brother?
yeah, I guess so. And she says that her brother's the one that was doing all the killings, and the cops didn't want to look at it. They just wanted to pin it all on her.
Who's her brother?
I have no idea. But yeah, we were talking about her past, and my God, she definitely had a past. Like, her child life was not the most fun, I would say. Definitely a lot of trauma there.
Have you made any reports on this stuff?
I'm making one big report. I'm just doing it all on my own. I'm making my own little document right now. Then once after today, I'm gonna kind of put it all together and then throw it into a master report.
Alright.
I might just toss it on her inmate profile that I made her when I first saw her, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because there's
I
not
think you could.
there's not a lot in there. Instead of just having like 5 different reports about the same person and
I guess under biography.
yeah, because was it in where is it? Yeah.
Wait, how did you? Because you put someone as a potential accomplice. How did you find that out? Was I just in talks with her?
What was that? That was I don't know if it was talking with her. Fuck, I can't remember where that came from. But yeah, no, it was something that I was seeing. I was connecting some dots with stuff, and yeah, that person's name kind of came up because there's a lot of like that person. I guess has like sews her her own mouth shut. She does a lot of hunting in places she shouldn't be hunting, and yeah, there's all. I think there's some stuff on Twinsta as well that really just kind of raised my eyebrow, but.
You think it's an accomplice or a copycat though? Copycat.
I mean, to be fair, it could be neither. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, true.
I'd much rather have it down there than not.
Do you talk to PD about it at all?
Nope, not yet. Not too much.
Oh.
I might after I talk to Jay about it a little bit, I might see if she wants me to. But I know with something,
Yeah,
because I know with some things they don't want us to go to PD all the time, and
yeah. I mean, if you have something solid, I would. Otherwise, it's kind of.
yeah.
You said research as well. What research have you been doing?
Just different ways to talk to people.
Really?
Yeah. Especially like some of the ways that when we were talking the last time, yeah, just like she is very smart. Like she even picks up on little things that I say here and there. And so I just want to like yeah, just see how just see different ways that people talk in that. And
Was this after Storm?
yeah,
You gonna talk
I'm
to her?
yeah, I'm gonna be talking to her right after Storm.
Well, you had like a meeting set up for this, I guess, you and her?
Yeah, yeah. When we met up, what's it today? Yeah, on Monday. I told her because for some reason it got really busy that one day after Storm, and I had no idea why. But yeah, it got super fucking busy, and so we had to. We talked for like an hour and a half, I think, and then I had to go out and deal with other things inside the prison. So yeah, so I said that we would meet up today, right after Storm, and yeah, just continue our conversation.
Interesting. You gonna bring her into a room?
Gonna go into cell block 5. So it's wide open. It's places that she can kind of, because she's in a wheelchair right now too after her injuries.
All right.
Because was it? She got her Achilles tendon.
I guess there's no one
tendons
in
cut.
cell block 5 right now, right?
Yeah, because that's for the mental hold, and there's no more cannibals in
Yeah,
there
we don't
from
have
what.
any right now.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think so. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and go lock the door so people can't come running in.
All right.
And then just have another like hour and a half conversation with her again, and because I think on the 23rd is going to be her trial.
I haven't read the doc yet. Have you?
I've been going through it.
And how's it looking?
It is, yeah, it is. Wow.
She guilty?
I have no idea. I don't know if she's guilty or not. I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff going against her, and she says that she's innocent, and it could be one of those things like maybe someone is manipulating the whole situation and throwing her under the bus, or or maybe she's guilty as sin. I have no idea.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think you don't get to talk to these kind of people too often. Although to be fair, I also don't think a lot of people want to talk to these kind of people very much.
No.
Yeah, I just think that some people, as soon as they hear some, even like hearing just some of the like past trauma and stuff that people like this go through, I think they just like to rubber stamp it as like, oh, this person's just crazy. Just throw them away, lock away the key, or yeah, throw them in jail,
Yeah, well,
lock away the key and stuff. And
yeah, well, it's kind of surprising, really, how many visitors some of our lifers used to get.
oh yeah,
Uh,
Jesus Christ,
that awful Kurt guy used to have like a fan club and shit.
like a what do you mean a fan club?
Yeah, they wrote him like fan letters and stuff.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
Yeah.
Hmm. I will be right back. I'm gonna go and take a piss behind one of the vehicles.
Don't piss on mine. Don't piss on mine.
China 99 is going 10-7 for about 5 mics. All right, I will be right back. Sorry about that. I am back. China 99 is back 10-8.
Do appreciate musicians in this thing.
Hmm. Not gonna lie, I really like the way that Ramathon thing looks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A bit Mad Max.
Yeah, you know, I was
Yeah.
thinking the exact same thing.
I wish we could get the racetrack back.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah?
sick. We had a racetrack during Reclamation Day,
Oh, okay.
bit before and after. It was here on the Salt Flats.
Wait, what was Reclamation Day?
You know, it was like the 1 year anniversary of
Ah, okay, same.
people coming back to the state or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they had like hot air balloons, racetrack,
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
like a fight competition.
Did you participate in any of that, or?
I mean, I drove around the racetrack quite a lot. Just for fun though. I never went in any of the hot air balloons because so many people kept falling out, and I was like, "Eh, I'm good."
Can you imagine a hot air balloon like grabbing someone from the prison?
They tried.
Oh, oh, really?
Yes.
That would definitely be something.
Uh-huh.
Just puncture that with the rifles or something.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I think there's a report somewhere. I think. I'm not sure.
Let's see, DLC reports. Oh yeah.
When I was doing onboarding, they were doing some kind of test of the no-fly zone. Like Tom was getting some helicopter to fly around and see if he could see it. It's a bit interesting. It was kind of weird when the helicopter was, I think it was like really far out, but it looked like it was almost right on top of the prison. So yeah, it was a bit misleading.
Oh. Was Tom the one flying?
No, he was, yeah, I don't know who it was. He was just talking to someone over the radio about it.
Oh, okay. Because I think he has a helicopter license.
Yeah, I think it did say something about that.
I think so because yeah, when I was
Yeah, he does.
make sure to keep an eye on Benji too.
Sure.
Oh, and also Anna. Anna. When we finish up here today, what I'd like you to do is just make a little a community service report of the things that Benji did, and also the things that you guys kind of like chatted about. You can just throw that. You can make a new DOC report with that, and toss it in there, and that'll
Yeah,
go.
right.
And that'll go because I mean your report writing is already pretty good, but it'll just be something to give you a little bit more practice with it as well.
Right.
Yeah, and then also I'm just going to say it now too, in case I forget. I want you to go over your 10 codes, and next time that I see you, we're going to go over that pretty hard, and that way I can cross that off your list. Because you're already pretty
sure.
much ready to go for solo. There are a couple things that I'd like you to work on. The one thing too is, you're definitely a little bit nervous with talking with some people. That's going to be something to work on, but that itself will just come with time. And then also just trust yourself in what you do. You got this.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, go ahead and carry on.
Oh yeah, I did some scuba diving the other day.
Ooh, nice.
That
Did
was
you
sick.
do it near anything, like any shipwrecks or anything, or?
We kind of went into the. Me and Cherry went into like different pods with like dolphins and orcas and stingrays and stuff. Pretty cool.
I was gonna say, yeah, that is pretty cool. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I did my PADI certificate in Bali, Indonesia.
Huh.
That was exciting. terrified of water.
Sounds exciting.
Terrified of water, but that was kind of like one of my things to try to get over my fear. Did not help.
Fear posted on Twins tagging.
Luckily, you don't have to handwrite it, and you can do a lot of it on the MDW.
Yeah, true. Oh well, I guess this is maybe what they pay us for, not for just standing around.
Why do you fear water?
Water is terrifying. Like, I mean, think about it. You're in the ocean. Think about all the things that are just looking up at you. Just like, oh, look at that snack right there. Oh, yeah, have a little nibble.
Do you have to ever do paperwork for criminal stuff, or is
Eh.
that just a bad idea to have things written down?
I mean, no,
But yeah,
I mean,
I'll definitely make
when
sure to
are you-
get that phone off here when I see her.
Yeah. When are you ever
not even
in the middle of the ocean alone, though?
I mean, you don't even have to be alone. You could be with a bunch of people, and that just means they have a choice for which snack they're going to take a bite out of.
That wasn't in my bank.
Like
Is it
you-
like sharks you're afraid of? Or
I mean,
what's gonna be
sharks,
involved?
the kraken. I mean, anything really.
The Kraken?
Yeah.
That's not real.
Who knows? Who knows? Just like with all those UFOs in the ocean and that too.
UFOs in the ocean?
Oh yeah. I mean, did you know? I mean, was
Tim.
it? It's like we have like what, like 5% of the ocean floor mapped or something like that.
Tim, are you a conspiracy theorist?
No, no, I am not.
Hmm.
Do you know what the difference between conspiracy and conspiracy theory is?
What? That you don't have proof?
I mean, yeah, or at least there's like no if there's no like decent proof, that'd be a theory. If there's like, things where it's like this could definitely be a thing, that's a conspiracy.
That's still a theory.
No,
This
because
could
it's
be a thing. That's a theory.
yeah, I'd put it more along the lines of more of a conspiracy. And it's also like, talking about aliens, it's like, listen, we are like not even a pin drop of like take up space in the universe. There is no
Yeah.
way that we are alone.
No, I agree with that. But I don't know if they've been here. I doubt it.
I mean, why wouldn't they be here if they could?
If they could, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they do here, though. Would be the point.
Well, it's like, why do we have scientists that go and look at like ants or different animals and just kind of sit there and just kind of like watch and try to observe animals in like their natural habitat and try to not to do too much with them?
So you think they'd come here and look at us like ants?
Oh, probably. I mean, especially like, what was it? One of the big things that you keep seeing a lot is a lot of these, supposed UFOs and stuff hover around like nuclear facilities. Just kind of like hovering around them and that, and like watching them.
Mm.
So many possibilities. But I mean, at the same time too, as much like I would love for aliens to be real. I think it'd be great. I think that's the one negative thing with me to that is I want it to be real.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think they're real. I just don't know if they've been here.
Yeah.
Kind of doubt it.
The one thing I love, especially with all these like alien invasion movies, if aliens really wanted to invade us, we would be fucked.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause-
if they have the technology to get here, they're way, way beyond our technology.
Yeah, because it would be like, oh, these people, they want to put up a fight. Okay, well, we're just going to grab a bunch of rocks in space and throw them at the Earth and fucking just wipe them all out, then come down and grab the things that we want to grab.
Yeah.
Like, there would be nothing that we could do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But also, a huge fucking asteroid could hit us at any moment, and we probably couldn't do much.
Yeah, no, very true.
Would be like the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. Although there is a fantastic movie. It's called The Forgotten with Julianne Moore.
Uh-huh.
Highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite alien movies because you don't really see them all that much, but it's kind of like one of those big like where aliens are there and like governments and stuff know that they're here, but it's not the thing of like, oh, we're trying to stop them. It's we know that they're there because they let us know, and they're like, hey, just so you're aware, we're going to be doing these experiments on your planet, and you can either go along with it and help us keep it kind of quiet, or we're just going to do it nice and loud, and everyone will kind of know. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
All right. Hey Benji.
No, I never actually have got to see any. I've always been asleep usually when they do them.
Yeah, hey Benji, if you want, for the next 20 minutes, you can go ahead and jump the water. I don't want you going any farther than the end of the dock, but yeah, you can go ahead and jump in the water if you want. Go for cool off or go for a little swim.
Okay, thank you.
Then Anna, yeah, just kind of be close, keep an eye on him.
Immediately jumps in.
Yeah. Yeah, still, oh my god, still no police. So we got Hannah there. EMS, Jace there. Dispatch now. FOB guys gone.
Come on, Tim, come for a swim.
No, I am good, thank you though. Yeah, Charlie 33 if you want to. You can take off your vest and that, and you can jump in if you like.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I could take him a bit further out if you're cool with that, Tim.
Yeah, go for it. I just didn't want him to be out there by himself.
No, I get
Exploration.
Yeah, let's
Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I would want to jump into the Alamo Sea with how fucking disgusting that it probably is. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably a super amount of salt, and then it's also probably just so fucking disgusting. Like, you think about like these kinds of areas in like the real world, and you just gotta think about all the garbage and all the waste and all the toxic crap that just gets thrown into bodies of water like this. Like, there'd be no way I'd want to jump in that water. Because there's probably raw sewage and stuff in there too. So how's it going so far?
Yeah, pretty good. I know Benji's pretty easy to talk to, so it's
Yeah.
pretty easy going.
I don't know if you saw Twitter or Twinsta, sorry, but yeah, Fear's chit chatting on there.
It seems to like posting a lot.
Yeah, I think someone was saying that she claimed to have like 15 phones hidden around the prison as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's true. Like I can just imagine the waste that comes from those too. There was something I was looking at before. A job I would
I'm
not
kind
mind.
of curious how they're getting phones so easily in the prison. It's just someone handing them in or, stashing them somehow.
What phones?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very easy to get phones in prison. Yeah, they like to pickpocket the local inmates and stuff, and they can get cash, watches, phones from them.
Okay.
Yeah, don't know where the local inmates get them from, but yeah, I think they get smuggled in somehow by them. But yeah, they're everywhere. And there are also some people who have ramped their vehicles into the prison and have like stored weapons and stuff and and drugs and things, and which is why I like to do every now and then. I'll go and do walk around the outside perimeter, make sure all the big gates are locked on the perimeter road and that, so that people can't come in and do that kind of stuff too easily. Actually, I guess while we have the time now, let's see here. So again, we'll just kind of like go over some of the 10 codes and stuff too. I'm going to ramble some off, and I just want to see what you do. Don't worry if you don't know it, but it's something that I do want you to work on. But so obviously, like 10-2, what's that? And where would you kind of use that?
Loud and clear. Normally use it in response to radio check.
Okay, nice. How about 10-3?
Stop radio chatter.
And what do you think that kind of means? Like, when would that kind of get used?
If you need to clear the channel and people are talking too much and you need to communicate.
Yeah, or people are just saying kind of like stupid shit over the radio. And how about 10-4?
Acknowledge, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. What's the difference between 10-6 and 10-7?
10-6 is busy unless urgent. 10-7 is basically out of service.
Okay, and then 10-8?
10-8 back in service.
Okay, 10-9?
Repeat.
Okay, 10-10?
Fight in progress.
Okay, now let's say, how would you do that in a radio call? Tell me, how would you say a 10-10?
10-10 in the garden.
Perfect, yeah. Yeah, 10-10 garden, and then, yeah. All right, and...
Right, 10-10 garden.
Yeah, exactly. 10-11?
Fight with a weapon.
Okay, and now that, what would that usually be followed up by?
Probably need backup, so...
What kind of backup?
I don't know. I mean, 77 is not an emergency, but I guess if someone's got a weapon, maybe that's 78, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
If an inmate does have a weapon, that would be a 78 call instantly.
Yeah, all right.
Let's see here. All right, 13 Alpha.
That's officer down, emergency.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Means that they're down and their life or their equipment is in danger.
Okay, and what is the one other time that you would use a 13 Alpha, even if there was no one around you?
Yeah, if you fall out of the tower with a rifle.
What if you just fall off a tower and you don't have a rifle?
I think that's just a 13 Bravo.
Okay. And 13 Bravo, what would that kind of entail?
That's if you got an officer down, but it's like they're just beaten down, but their equipment hasn't been taken and they're not, not being attacked further,
Okay.
or if they've fallen off something, or if they've ejected from their vehicle outside the prison.
1014.
Is that medic down or medical staff down?
Yeah. So, I mean, we probably won't really use that one too much, although we do have doctors that are working inside the prison so we could potentially see like a 14 Alpha, 14 Bravo, which falls under the same kind of guidelines. 1020.
Location.
All right, how would that get used? Say you're trying to do it over radio, how would you use a 1020 call sign or a 1020 call?
It might be like C99, what's your 20?
Perfect. All right, and 23?
Yeah, on location.
Okay,
and at that spot.
Yeah, and I know we've used it today already, but kind of give me an example of where you would use that.
Like, if you're driving back from somewhere, arrive at the prison, you go, 1023 prison.
Yeah, or I mean, that's one of the ones that you can just say 23 prison.
Okay, yeah, 23. Yeah.
25.
Report in person.
And so with regards to that, so how would you use that over radio?
Say, Charlie 99, 25 motor pool.
Yeah. Okay, here's one. 32, 1032. This is going to be ones you probably won't really use too much, but
slipped my mind at the moment.
Yeah, that's a person with a gun.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so that would usually be, so for something like that, it would be like 32 Garden 78s, and obviously that would also obviously get a call out to the PD as well.
Yeah, all right.
1034.
I think that's right.
Yeah. 41, 42, those are very self-explanatory. 47.
Yeah. Injured person.
52.
I think that's that. Wait, is that medical stuff or?
Yeah, that'd be for med staff. So usually for like us in the prison, like we got like Med 3, like she's usually around quite a bit. So this is one of the few dispatches that we do see. 1071.
Shots fired.
Yeah. 76.
Yeah, on the way.
Yeah. I know we kind of went over that already. And then obviously we already went over the difference between the 77 and 78. 1091.
91 is. Oh yeah, transport.
Was the 95.
Suspect in custody.
98 Alpha.
98 Alpha's, I believe that's jailbreak.
Okay, and what do you think would follow with that?
78.
And definitely getting a hold of the PD.
Yeah.
And Bravo.
98 Bravo's lockdown.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, let's go back here and chit chat with them, and we'll probably be heading back here soon. How'd that feel there, Benji?
Felt amazing.
Yeah. All right, we're going
Much
to
better than the showers.
yeah. All right, we're going to pack up here and we're going to go heading back. So Anna, go ahead and do your thing.
All right. Yeah, just gotta put you in soft cuffs again. So you could just
From
put your
here,
hands up.
maybe for that part, I would say that'd be something to do maybe close to the vehicle, so not
Yeah. Okay.
doing the
Go
very
over to
slow
the
walk.
van. Yep.
And for this, yeah, just kind of like say it out loud of what you're going to do, and then yeah, obviously go and do it. So I'm not like interrupting
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to. All right. Going to put you in soft cuffs. So, yeah. Putting you in cuffs.
Does either of you need any food?
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, I'm okay.
Copy.
All right. I forget. Would you normally just wait to search when we're back in the prison, or would you do a search now?
What do you think?
It's probably a good idea to search now.
Okay, why?
Because if he's grabbed something and I'm alone with him in the van, there's potential for him to use it.
There you go.
All right, answering my own questions. All right, good. Do a set. Are you not in cuffs right now, or?
Nope.
Okay, that's something to check as well. Okay,
I
let
mean,
me try
you'll
this
see
again.
You'll see the cuffs on my hands when
Yeah, I was a bit distracted. All right, cuffing you now. All right, it looks like you're cuffed now. Okay. All right, doing a set. Okay, all good. All right, let me just help you into the. All right, what she had.
Charlie 99 +1 with 1 inmate 76 and back to Bolingbrook.
we gotta go back, Tim.
Yes, yes, we do.
Yeah, it was kind of nice out here. It's kind of a shame to go back, to be honest.
2 beats 1, Tim. 2 beats 1.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Thank you for taking me out.
hey, if some of your buddies would have come and tried to, you know, break you out.
I would not have moved an inch.
Yeah,
I
no,
would have fucking stood there.
yeah, it would have been the same thing like when doing your sentencing hearing.
Yeah. I found out where that shot fired came from, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
where'd it come from?
So there was a couple of them waiting outside the prison for me in the hopes that I got out. None of the Hellions or like my support group running. It was a couple of like Helheim and Vargos and some of them. And I guess one of them got pissed off because they found out that my shit got denied, and they put a shot in the air and then ran away.
Oh, okay.
Found that out last night, and I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. Like, you caused an entire lockdown. They thought the prison was getting fucking raided.
And they probably just laughed because I mean, what
They
do
did. They laughed.
It's like, yeah, I mean, what would they care? That just means that they're kind of getting what they wanted.
Yeah, and I was like, guys, like, that could have canceled my like. If you'd done that before it all ended, it could have canceled the whole hearing.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of smartened them up a bit. I didn't tell them the next parole date. Because I don't need that shit happening.
Yeah. Charlie 99 +1 with 1 inmates, 23 at Bolingbrook. All right, go ahead and take them out.
Yep. All right. Alright, let me just do another search if you're there. Oh, wait, well, maybe I do it in the prison. I don't know.
What do you think?
You're in charge here. I follow
Yeah.
what you tell me to do.
Yeah, alright. Sorry, yeah, just search. Okay, now I've got to do the transport paperwork again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me do that. Yep, okay, that's done.
All right, go ahead and bring them back in.
Alright, let's head in.
I got the doors behind you.
Alright, let me just uncuff you there.
All right, I need to
Okay,
take her.
all good.
I need to take her outside for a little bit. We'll be back in Gen Pop a little bit, unless you're just going to be going back to going to sleep.
I'll hang around for a little bit. Thanks for taking me out. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's
Yeah,
let's
alright,
go.
hope you enjoyed it.
I did. Thank you.
Yeah, just make sure the door's locked. So I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to park the vehicle. I am going to put this firearm away. Just give me a sec. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and park the vehicle.
Yeah. Alright.
Expand. Charlie 07 SAS check.
I'm Ocean King, sorry. And I'm back at prison. But I gotta go 10-7 for a couple of minutes.
10-4, just let me know once you have your firearm put back into the armory.
Yeah, copy.
All right, so now that we have finished off that transport, a couple things that are going to happen is if you look at the DOC reports and you put in DOC Armory, and on the left-hand side, when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see where I've just, there's a blue check mark beside my firearm number and obviously my name and call sign. That is obviously for, that means that my firearm has been turned back in. Now the only
Yep,
person,
right, I
the
see
only
that.
person that's able to edit this is the person who makes that note. So that's why as soon as Lucas goes and puts his firearm in there, I'll put a blue check mark, but a blue check mark does not go there until the firearm is back.
Okay.
And then also in the where is it? It's in, oh sorry, in the notices, the inmate transport log.
Yes.
Oh wait, 06.
Yeah, got that open.
So you can see how at the very bottom, obviously that's the thing that we've just been doing with Benji. I'm just updating that right now. And boom, there we go. And so yes, so every time that you are doing any sort of transport, whether it's for someone going to their hearing, their sentencing, or even just their trial, or stuff like this for community service, where we have to take inmates in and out of prison, we always make sure to fill that thing up. And when we take firearms out, we always have to make sure it's there, because if firearms go missing, as you can see, like beside mine and Lucas's name, the firearms are labeled. So it's just like all of our equipment. It's all labeled. Every single firearm is labeled before it goes out. That way, if it gets taken from us, it's easily identifiable as, yes, this was a DOC firearm that was taken off them during whatever kind of time. Which then obviously get linked up to, they'll get linked into whatever report we make when the weapons get missing. So the thing that I would like you to work on after you, because I'm guessing, actually, yeah, go off shift after the storm. Because I'll be having that talk with Fear, and even though I think it'd be great to hear, it's probably not something I want you to listen to, especially when you're first in here, because it will be getting, I think, probably pretty dark. So what
Fair enough.
I do want you to work on is make that DOC report, and I want you to pretty much the same way that you did your training one, except for this one is going to be a brand new DOC report, so it's not going to be a training one. You're making your own report. And you can even just label it as Benji Carter Community Service, and then put the date in the title as well. And then just go and make the report about what we did, kind of what you guys talked about, the activities that he was doing while we were doing the community service. And yeah.
Yeah, right. Makes sense.
All right, I'm going to go into the yard. If you want, you can start working on that now, or you can come into the yard with me, and then just leave, before you go, before the storm happens. But yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll come into the yard with you and work
Okay,
on the report
actually,
later.
Before I forget to, where's your? Here comes. Yeah. Load out. We didn't get to go over it today, but next time I'm definitely we're going to go over the riot and jailbreak procedures. It's going to be more of just a verbal kind of thing, where we'll just kind of talk it through, and just see how it goes. That way, if you have any questions, it's something that we all need to look over, because it doesn't happen a whole hell of a lot, and we also don't get a lot of training for it. Like, I've only been able to do training for riots, I think, once, one day with a few other people. It's because, the DOC is so down bad right now. That's going to be hard to find time for that. But if we do end up getting something, we'll definitely get some practical hands-on experience. But yeah, the next time we'll just go over kind of a verbal kind of slew of it all, just to try to make it understanding. Today, the things that I am kind of marking you off for is going to be vehicle transports, because this is your third vehicle transport. 2 of them that you got to do with an actual inmate, so that you're actually able to do the proper paperwork and everything with, and do all the searching and everything. I feel confident that you'll be able to go through that stuff. I'll also get you to practice your dispatch stuff, and that will be both adding people to units, and even when we go into the yard, you can even practice that a little bit, like just tinker with it, play around with it. When you do something, you can ask me to check it over, and I'll look it over to make sure that that's good to go. But I don't think it's something that a lot of COs have issues with, and we'll also get into making the cards and stuff like that. Do you have any big kind of questions or anything that you'd like to discuss before we kind of go into the yard?
I think so. Actually, I was wondering, with the stuff that went on with Benji's pro hearing, with the chase and all that, is that something that needs a report, or is that just like a
that would
day-to-day occurrence?
That would get a report, and Juliet went and did that report.
710-8, returning firearm.
Welcome back. Yeah, so that would get a report, but because of what was going on, what we were doing, I asked Juliet to make up that report. And so so you don't really need to worry about that. It could be something where you could add something to it, or or if you really want to for your practice, you can go ahead and make a report, and or you can go see if the report was made, and if it wasn't, then you can make one, and you can go through and lay it out how you saw it, and that will also check you off for one of your last things too, with regards to paperwork and that.
Yeah, all right. I'll check it out.
All right. Let's go to the yard. Just want to make sure I always double check in my pockets that I did actually put the firearm back away. Because that's a huge no-no. That's a good way to get some strike points. It's one of the worst things that a CO can pretty much do. And why is that? Why would you not want to have a firearm going into the Gen Pop?
Because it'll be very dangerous if the inmates get a hold of one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of locals around at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Fear.
Hello.
Anna, can you take
Hey,
Benji and just
hi.
go have a little chit-chat over by the garden for a sec?
Yeah, sure. Benji, want to go for a walk?
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Oh, thank you. How's your day so far?
I
Oh,
had
God.
a nice chat with Benji.
Oh, crap.
Oh no. Is there glue on it?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware. Well,
Yeah.
Next one, I suppose I'll hand that one to you.
You know, not gonna lie, you kind of ruined my thing.
Did I?
Yeah.
If you promise not to follow me, I'll go grab another one.
You know, actually, yeah. Go grab another one. That way I can put it in there. Because you know what? Because pretty much what I was going to say. You know, I was really excited too, but you know, it's fine. Because I was going to say, you can either hand it to me over the phone, or we can just not have the chit chat. A little bit of good faith. But you know what? The fact that you put, you're going to give it to me right away. That was, I mean, that just looks good on you.
There's always more phones, and
I mean, from what I hear, you have like 15 or something anyway. So
I wonder how much they believe that number.
honestly, I would not be surprised.
I've had 6 or 7 taken from me already, so I can't be
Yeah.
far off.
True. All right. I'll be waiting here.
Okay.
Actually, I know we haven't talked about it, Benji, but I'm going to put it up. I'm going if it is something that you would like, I'm going to put my name forward as part of your support network.
You do that for me?
Yeah. I think out of anyone that's working here in the prison, I think I probably have interacted with you the most. I know you probably better than most others, and you know, it's going to be one of those things like they were talking about, obviously doctors having a, you know, potentially dangerous job in that. And also kind of comes down to trust, because I know I have the trust of obviously the DOC, and I have the trust of you, so I think it'd be just hand it, try to hand it to me.
Oh, when you make the lady get out of the wheelchair, man.
Listen, the other one had glue on it and got stuck to the floor.
Uh,
But yeah, if that is something that you want, let me know,
Yeah.
and I will definitely do that for you.
yeah, 100%. That's a yes. I appreciate that.
All right, perfect. All right, Fear, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Benji, it was great seeing you again today. We will talk, I'm sure, again soon. Anna, follow me, because yeah, I'm going to be going out to do a little bit of paperwork real quick.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. See you later then. Bye.
But yeah, do you have any big questions, concerns, or anything with regards to how today went?
No, I guess I wasn't sure how much, what to put in the report about, what I talked about with Benji.
No, it's like honestly, it could quite literally just be like a little bit here and there. It's more just for the practice at report writing.
Yeah. All right.
But also like something to definitely put in there is put in there the thing that he talked about with finding out about why that shots fired call was. Like, that is something to put in there. So whenever you have these conversations, you really want to listen to what people are saying, and when people bring stuff like this up, you put that into a report. That way everyone knows, and you're not just like, either just forgetting or hoarding that kind of information.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a good point.
All right, let's go inside here. If these fucking locks will fucking. Actually,
Actually,
here's a question for you. How do you mark a phone?
you do you not do it the same way as with the evidence markers? But if it's your personal phone, you just
Oh no,
don't
no.
put
Like,
your-
how do you mark a phone for that you took off an inmate? Like, what do you put in?
Okay. As in a report or on the physical phone?
On the physical phone itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you use an evidence marker to put
Yeah,
something
yeah.
on it?
You use an evidence marker, but what do you physically put on there?
Pin? I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Notices.
I
Oh,
got some stuff I gotta do after storm, so I'm gonna go 42. Charlie 7 going 42.
10 for and the firearms put away.
10-4.
Awesome, thank you. Department of Corrections. Where's the? Oh, oh. All right. Why is my brain fucking? Some people aren't doing this properly.
Okay, so it looks like some people put the mobile number on and some people just, put the name and date.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. So you put the mobile phone number. You put the like the reason that you got it. So obviously like this would be like the phone taken off fear, and then it would be the date. So let me check this. Oh wow, she actually used this quite a bit. Goddamn. Okay, I'm gonna do this after storm. But yes, that it. So you'd put down the phone number. You would put down the reason that you took the phone. So obviously it'd be coming off of fear, and then you'd put down the date. So so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be putting into a report next time. I'm also going to go over some of the evidence collection and evidence kind of handling stuff, the paperwork that goes with that. Okay. And then once you got that
right.
done, you got that report done, I'll be happy to pretty much sign you off and get you almost ready for solo. All right. So you are good to get out of here. Although, if you want to, you can wait till after storm. You can clock on duty, get your phone, or not get your phone, get your vehicle out, and then
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So yeah. So you're good to go off duty. But yeah. All right, so yeah, I will see you next time. We'll definitely schedule something for the next time for you to come back on duty. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, was there that fear court case coming up this weekend, or is that a bit on the fence still?
23rd, so Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I can be around for that if needed.
Okay, no, that'll be good. We'll see as when the day gets closer, but yeah, that'll be good. All right, I will see you next time.
Yeah, all right. No, thanks again for the session.
Yeah, no problem. And you did a good job today. Keep
Right.
keep up the great work. Trying to get to the lobby so I can get, because my evidence markers are in there. But yeah, so that is going to be it for today. I am going to have a meeting with Fear, but because we might be getting into some very, very dark stuff, I'm not going to stream it. I'm going to record it though, and if it comes up to it where I think it's something that can be put onto YouTube, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto there, and that way, and that's the Tim Wright everything. So every time I stream, or even when I record stuff, it's something that can be shown. I'll definitely toss it into there so people can kind of see what's been happening. But you know, thank you guys very much for hanging out, though. I heart your faces, all the lurkers, even the chatters and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a very, very dead kind of time. These early hours, I won't be doing these early hours a lot. The main reason is because she's an Aussie, and these are some of the only times that she could really be around. So I want to make sure that she does get FTO time, because we do need more COs, especially in this time frame. Anyways, guys, I'm getting stream there. Thank you very much. Heart your faces, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.